No, wait, there's no need for hysteria. I'm not here to hurt anyone. I'm just here on a friendly visit.
Friendly burglary. Look, he's got your watch.
So he does. Imagine that, the colossal gall. Being here in my house, stealing my jewelry, and you're telling me you're here on a friendly visit?
No, wait.
Listen to me, friend. Your next visit is going to be the police station.
No, I don't have a weapon.
Go downstairs and get Spencer. I'll keep an eye on this little hood. Open the watch, Wiley. Let me know what time it is. The police are going to want to know exactly what time this crime was committed.
No, please listen to me, Sky.
I don't want to hear anything from you, you little punk.
No, look, there's no need to get excited. I really don't want anything that belongs to you.
Spencer! Spencer, where are you? Get him! Get him!
Oh, my God.
Slow down, Mr. Wiley. You aren't going anywhere.
In heaven's name, what is going on here? What is it?
It's all right, Geraldine. It's all over now.
I don't understand. What is Gavin Wiley doing here?
Gavin Wiley is our third and hopefully our last burglar.
Burglar? Do you mean to say that...
Yes, I caught him in the act.
No, that's not true. I didn't come here to steal anything.
This boy's a fugitive. Have you called the police?
No, I was just going to when you came downstairs, Geraldine. Raven, why don't you do the honors? I'll stand here and keep an eye on our prize catch.
I'm so scared I can hardly talk.
What are you doing here anyway? I thought you were Monticello's most wanted criminal. I thought you'd be in South America by now.
Really? Because you need money to get out of the country? Is that why you're here robbing my house? We are going to have to worry about money because you're going to be living off the taxpayers from now on. You said so yourself. You've got your orders, Spencer.
No, Mrs. Saxon is right. I'm unarmed, but you wouldn't do such a thing. I don't think anybody would do such a thing. Shoot somebody in cold blood.
Spencer, he's leaving.
No, I don't think you would do such a thing.
Spencer!
That's not like that.
Stop it!
Spencer! Spencer, what do you think I'm paying you for, Spencer?
I couldn't do it, Mr. Whitney. It wasn't even self-defense.
He's right, Starr.
The hell it wasn't!
Give me the police.
Hey, Chief, how you doing?
Where you been, Tyler? I've been looking for you. Sit down.
On the carpet again? What did I do this time?
Well, actually, you've done well.
What?
Kills me to say it to you, but you've done very well.
That's music to my ears. A note of approval's a rare thing from you.
You get it when you deserve it. You remember that arrest you made, Charlie Fallon?
A small-brained, big mouth, one of Didi Bannister's clients?
That's right. Well, we got a conviction on him. He's going to be out of circulation for a time.
Terrific. Chalk one up for law and order.
You do acceptable work every now and then when you put your mind to it.
Chief, my mind is always on my business.
Baloney. May I remind you of your recent past? Your preoccupation with Carlo Crown and Martine Duval wasted a lot of valuable time. Time that would have been better spent performing your duties. And now that they've left town, I hope you'll be working 100% on your job. I'd like you to assure me of that.
Well, I may have to hedge on that a little bit now and then.
On what?
Well, I hope you don't expect me to forget about my father's suicide.
No, I don't expect you to forget about that, but I do expect you to perform. You're a one-track guy, Tyler, and sometimes I think that interferes with your police work.
I assume you're talking about the Jefferson Brown connection. Look, Chief, I promise to think about it, well, not all the time.
Well, do me a favor, think about it on your own time. Oh, yes, and I think it's safe to assume that you have bugged Schuyler Whitney enough about this friend of his. I don't think you'll be getting any more information out of Whitney.
Maybe.
Oh, you sure don't let go once you grab a hold of something, do you? What's it going to take to satisfy you on this case? How far do you expect to push it?
Maybe as far as Switzerland.
Oh, I was afraid you were going to say that.
I just may have to take a little excursion to the Alps and find Jefferson Brown's dead body for myself.
Snowshoes and all, huh?
Yeah, and maybe a cake of brandy.
Mallory. What? When? All right, have my car brought around to the side. I'm going out there myself.
What is it?
There's been another break-in at the Whitney mansion. Maybe this time it'll be a break for us. It's Gavin Wiley.
You mind if I go with you? I've become sort of a professional on break-ins at the Whitney mansion.
Sure, come on.
Is going to...
Brought over a few dollies.
Well, hello, Dolly. What are you dressed up for anyway, Halloween?
Yeah, I'm disguised as Cliff Nelson, president of the Nelson Moving and Trucking Service. I understand you was in need of my services lately,
More than you know, but you're late.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I couldn't find my overalls.
Very, fetching. Look, why don't you start with those boxes over there? Just cover up the tops and they're ready to go.
Right.
I think you're wonderful to help me like this.
Hey, lady, happy to be of service, this may be the beginning of a whole new career for me. I might have missed my calling.
Well, it would be a great loss to the legal profession.
Yeah, but think of the gain to the moving profession. So I helped Missy move into that apartment, and now I'm helping you move into that apartment. My chiropractor is thrilled.
It's really kind of you to go to all this trouble, Cliff. But you didn't have to. Julia said he'd help me in the morning.
Oh, yes, Julius. Bet you he has a pair of three-piece overalls. Well, you're in a great mood. Anything the matter?
No, nothing.
You're not having second thoughts about moving in with Mitzi, are you?
No, as a matter of fact, I'm really looking forward to it. I can't wait to get out of this place and get settled.
Tell me, does Julius approve of you moving in with Mitzi?
Yeah.
You've spent a lot of time with Julius lately, haven't you?
Yes?
Well, do you like him?
Yes, I do. Don't you?
Oh, yeah, sure, yes. For a corporate lawyer.
Cliff, you make that sound like it's an insult.
Oh, no, I didn't mean it that way. Hey, help!
Oh.
Hey. I didn't mean to be derogatory towards Julius. It's just that, well, frankly, I don't like the idea that he's trying to talk you into giving up your criminal practice.
Hey, you don't have to worry about that. Because if he does try, he won't succeed. You, above all people, should know how I feel about that.
Right. Made it very clear what your feelings are towards the criminal practice. The real question is, what are your feelings towards Julius?
I just told you. I like him.
A what?
Cliff, please.
No, the real question is, do you like him as much as you like Calvin?
In a different way, yes.
How different way?
Look, Cliff. Calvin and I are friends. Good friends. But we're just friends. And that's all I can ever be to a married man. Now, I hope you understand that, because that's the last I want to hear about it.
Yeah, I think I understand that perfectly. You know, sometimes I often wondered about that marriage.
Oh, Cliff, please.
No, really, really. I mean, Starr and Calvin were a perfect couple in the beginning, but I don't think Starr knew what she was getting into. I mean, being married to a cop is tough. I mean, there's the long hours, but there's also the fear. Every time you hear a siren, you think, is he going to be coming home? Is he okay? That's hard. Makes the love wear thin. That's why I think she went on the singing tour, really. She just wanted to give the marriage a little space to grow in. And Calvin certainly isn't happy about being alone.
Well, there's a remedy for that on its way.
Oh, yeah? What?
Starr is coming home.
Why? Where'd you hear this?
I happened to be at Twitch headquarters when she called to tell her husband.
Well, how do you feel about that?
Fine. I'm really happy for him.
Oh, doesn't bother you in a bit? You're not upset at all?
No.
Yeah?
Why should I be?
How come you just taped up an empty box? You out of this. Hey, looks like you lost a little weight there, baby.
It looks like you've gained some.
Well, I haven't been getting my usual exercise.
It looks to me like it's too many French fries. The place looks great.
Well, I tried.
Oh, come on, let's sit down. I'm exhausted.
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. You know how my housekeeping...
Calvin.
Hey, don't worry about it. I'll take care of it later. Just relax. Sit back. Give me these feet here. Sit up there and get you nice and comfortable here. There you go. How's that?
Oh, good.
So what happened? You had a fire in the club you were playing in?
You wouldn't believe it's the club I was supposed to play. I just started the act. I was about halfway through the second number when a fire started in the kitchen. Smoke detectors went off, fortunately, and warned everybody in time. The place was empty in about 3 minutes flat. Thank goodness nobody was hurt. First, Calvin, I thought it was my voice that was driving them out. You know, packed house and everything.
Oh, come on. I heard you were packing them in every stop on the tour.
Oh, it's been great. I've enjoyed every minute of it. It's funny. All these years I've tried to make it, and this tour's just turning my whole career around.
Your whole life, you could say.
Yeah, I know. You know, it's been wonderful, but I only regret one thing.
Yeah? What's that?
I hate the separation from you. The lack of a home life and the loneliness and maybe living out of half-emptied suitcases all the time. But it's almost over.
Yeah? What do you mean by that?
Well, I've proven to myself what I wanted to prove, and now, Mr. Kelvin Richard Stoner, this is my last gig. When I go back and finish this engagement, I'll be home for good. Now, Chrissy, the chief...
He simply wants some information. So please try to stop sniffling and simply tell him exactly what happened.
It just seems like every time I turn around in this house, I'm talking to a different policeman.
Yeah, I'm sure it seems that way, dear, but do try again.
Just try to calm down, Chrissy. We need some information from you, that's all.
Well, this afternoon, this girl came to the house, the same one on the front page of the newspaper.
Jody Travis, right?
Yes, and I recognized her, and then I called you, but she got away before I could stop her.
All right, you did the right thing to call us, Chrissy. So, Gavin Wiley and Jody Travis were both here, and you let them both get away, huh?
I let them get away.
I'm afraid it was my fault, Chief Mallory. Everything happened so fast.
Yes, that's right. It was his fault. He had Wiley stopped here in his tracks with a gun on him, and he let him get away. You know, Spencer, I'm going to want to have a little talk with you later on about your actions tonight, or rather your lack of actions.
That's utter nonsense. If there's any fault here, then the fault is mine. I was the one who stopped Spencer from pulling that trigger. I certainly didn't want to see that pathetic young man shot right here. And quite frankly, if I had it to do again, I would do exactly the same thing.
That pathetic young man is a cold-blooded killer.
There's no proof of that yet, Mrs. Whitney. Look, we'd like to catch Gavin Wiley as much as you, preferably alive.
Now, this is all very strange. I mean, what's the reason for this episode? Why did these kids take such a desperate chance, and why did they come here?
Isn't it obvious? They were wanted criminals and they needed money. So they thought that this house would be an easy target, which it certainly has been lately. And I am sick and tired of being robbed, and I'm sick and tired of being victimized, and I'm sick and tired of Jody Travis and Gavin Wiley. And I need a drink.
Yes, I think that would be a good idea. I think we could all do with a drink.
Well, I'll make some hot cocoa. My mother says that's very good for you when you're tired.
Well, in my view, the only thing that's good for you when you're tired is your own bed. So, if there's nothing more, Chief Mallory?
There's nothing more now, Mrs. Saxon.
Then good night to all of you.
Mrs. Saxon, good night.
Why don't you let me deal with the police, honey? You look a little tired. Why don't you go up to bed?
What do you mean by that? Do I look awful? Oh, God, I must look awful. Do you think I look awful?
Hey, help, Chrissy?
Spencer, there's something very strange here. I don't understand it.
What's that?
Well, there was a plate of cold chicken and some other food on the shelf, but they're gone. It's empty.
Anything else missing?
No, I don't think so.
Does this function?
No, I don't think it works. We never use it.
Works all right. I wonder where it goes.
Just one more question, if I may, then I'll go.
Good.
What made you come back from New York to Monticello so soon?
Because, Chief, it became obvious that I was not going to find a replacement for Martine Duval in one day. In fact, it looks like I'm going to have to close my theater down for a while.
I'm very happy with your decision. At least now we can spend some time together.
Okay. I guess that's it then. Unless you have something else, Tyler.
No, I don't have any questions.
Here's the hot cocoa, Mrs. Whitney. Would you like me to serve it?
No, I'm sorry, but we can't really stay.
Mr. Whitney, I found this young lady in the attic.
And that's the... And, the beginning of other things.
Baby, you're gonna have to forgive me, but I'm completely worn out. With all the excitement about the fire last night, I got almost no sleep.
Well, if it's a good night's sleep that you think you need, why don't you run along to bed? I'll clean up and join you in a minute.
Calvin, it's so good to be home. Night-night. Don't be long.
Before you say anything, I'm giving you a choice. You can either put on the handcuffs and arrest me, or you can help me.